Jules here, and we are back with Asterigos Curse of the Stars. So, last episode, we were able to defeat Eulalia. We were able to get rid of Eulalia, and we went into the Stella mine. And we met up with Shay, who is part of this group of goblins that have been in Anbari. And then they moved out of Anbari to help with the king's quest of finding a cure for the curse. And we're about to explore the Stella mine even deeper with Shay. So, I'm gonna going. I'm guessing that's like where like the defense part was. We're gonna go. I should. I feel like as long as we don't attack those guys, I think we'll be fine.
Huh. This path is blocked up ahead. Let's find another way.
Wow, Captain Obvious.
Huh. Looks like it's busted.
We have to find another way around.
No, I have an idea. I'll go ahead. Just wait here.
Hey, don't go. You.
What was that?
Got it. Come on.
Legion withdrawal order. From this moment on, Legion soldiers originally stationed within the mine must withdraw from the front line and defend only the mine's perimeter and the pit village. And all unauthorized personnel must be prevented from entering or leaving the mine with no exceptions.
Take off like that again, and you won't get away with it, Shay.
I told you to stop calling me... Whatever. You thought I was gonna run off? Don't worry. I still need you to find old Whitebrow. I know you don't trust me, so I'll say it again. I promise to behave myself.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Wait, look at these markings on the wall. I didn't see these when I left the pit.
What do they mean?
Old Whitebrow marked safe passages while mapping out the mine. These marks are brand new, though. But something isn't right. We used it all the time, and it was always safe.
If you always pass through here, there'd be no need to mark it recently.
Right. There's only two possibilities. Either the paths in the mine are changing, or he's gone bonkers. I hope that it's the former. If the pit's alive, then the anomalies would kind of make sense.
There is a third possibility. That you're lying to me.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. If I'm lying, I'll tell you, alright? What do you want to ask?
Marking. What markings does Old Whitebrow usually make? He usually writes a phrase that seems unintelligible at first glance, but if you switch the word or order around, you can understand it. They usually just say things like safe ahead or enemies nearby. Enemies? Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is his handwriting. The Lord of the Mine will wipe the slate clean. What could he mean by that? I still don't understand this writing. Oh, it's an ancient script from Yulin. Of course you wouldn't understand it. Thanks to Old Whitebrow, I can read over a dozen scripts, including ancient Ephesian. Can I ask you something? What's Old Whitebrow like? What about him? He seems well versed in archaeology. Why he's a thief instead? Why can't he be a thief just because he's because he likes archaeology? Well, it's not like there aren't any schools in the field of Anbari. A nice joke. He left his school position to join the goblins in the first place. It's true that he's not a thief at heart. His passion for archaeology leads to some conflicts within the group. He's got a knack for unearthing valuables, though. Because of that, everyone grew to trust him and give him more resources. Some things can't be done within the system. He's far happier than you can imagine. Must have gone through a lot then. Of course, don't look down on Old Whitebrow's choice. You've never been hurt by the system. He's only trying to remove the curse for the king because it aligns with his own. Don't read too much into that. Okay. I haven't forgotten what you did 2 years ago. I'm so happy you still remember when I first met you in Otto, you were still in your training boots. You were pretending to be a Baron's servant. You tried to steal his treasure map. But then those mercenaries got to it first. Strictly speaking, I not only failed to steal it, I also helped you track down those mercenaries to figure out the puzzle behind the treasure map. I would have left a good impression on you if I wasn't exposed as a thief at the end of it all. That's right, you lied to us. I won't forget that. By the way, how do you still remember my name? There aren't many female warriors in the Northwind Legion as pretty as you. And of course, I haven't forgotten that stubborn oaf, Otto. Otto wouldn't be happy to hear that. That's alright. It's amusing when he is angry. I asked what I was intending 2 years ago. I still don't understand. What were your real intentions 2 years ago? What's so hard to understand? With my sharp mind and trusty dagger, I helped you overcome the obstacles and find the gold weasel. It's that simple. What I don't get is why you were working alone. Why did the goblins just send one person to do the job unless you were in it for yourself? None of that's important unless, oh, I get it, you must like me. But if you really want to get to know me better, we can do it another time. The mine isn't the most romantic place after all. Do you want my contact details? Forget about it. Oh my god. How about the possessed people? Oh. We did that. Time to go.
Let's keep going.
You should scout ahead first. We set up camp in an abandoned smelter. Watch for traps when you check it out. I'll try to decode what these messages mean and check over my hook gun.
Hey, you don't get to boss me around.
What else can I do? You've got my weapon. Or are you gonna give it back to me? I'd appreciate that. Oh, also, some starite ore is explosive. You can take advantage of that against enemies.
How do you know that?
Because I tried it out. An unexpected discovery while I was escaping.
That's dangerous. One explosion could make the whole mine collapse.
Worried about me? I'm touched.
You really are just the worst.
Go over here. I saw stuff. Well, we're just gonna on that. Entered Flora. Not gonna do. I can't get... There we go. Smelter right of ownership. Smelter's owner amenities. Every person in the original building belongs to humanities of House Gold Olive. Due to Asterigos, he is unable to manage them. Thus, Arkham Marble will send someone to manage it instead. Registration of ownership over the above plot of land has been completed according to law, and this ownership document provides the right to... Oh, we almost, that would have been bad. Family Steward Register. A register of House Godalo's past stewards. Almost all of them were born as slaves.
This house really treats their servants well. No wonder the people of the Pit Village respect him so much.
Huh. Ow. That took me back to here. There's probably something else there that would be. Strange letter. Recently, many people have disappeared from the squad, and some people have even bodies. I could tell immediately that he was responsible. There must be a traitor among us. Tell everybody to keep an eye on each other. Goblin symbol stamped at the letter.
Looks like there's some serious infighting going on within the goblins. I wonder what Shay will have to say about this.
Yes, I understand.
Who's there?
Lord of the Mine, your wish is my command. Exterminate all intruders.
Hey, you! What are you talking about? He ran off.
I need to go back because I think I was going. Our wonder. Okay. Oh my god, what is that thing? I was wrong with it. Ow! 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 Never seen a creature like that before. I ran into like 3 mines during that. Which was bad. Oh god. Oh! Well, did that. That was an accident. I'll lose him this time.
Shay keeps acting on his own without any regard for me. Was that old Whitebrow's voice? I have to catch up.
Ow! Oh. I'm not gonna fall off this time. I'm gonna get this echo.
Son, see the mining tools they're holding? They're made of...
Rakalka! That metal's the only thing that won't cause an explosion when mining starry.
Correct. You've learned something after coming to the mines so many times.
I wouldn't mind coming more often. I feel proud watching you work. And the workers are so curious about me. They either talk to me or stare at me all the time.
Do you know why?
Because I'm the future owner of the mine?
They want to know if the future owner can do as well or even better than the current one. I've set reasonable working hours, pay everyone the same regardless of social class, and provide a place for relaxation and entertainment. These are things you must carry on. They're very important to the miners, understand?
Of course I understand. That's just the way things should be.
Yet, it is the responsibility of Aristoid like us. I believe you'll understand someday. You are the best son, after all.
And you're the best father.
Aw, that was adorable. Smelter reward roster.
Roxanne was giving them rewards.
I'll just say it's over here. Do I have... Oh. That. I'm gonna try that. Happen. Octo. Oh, so these are the goblins. Late petition accusing Roxanne of enforcing orichalcum smelter penalties led to many having their wages docked. Communities have signed with the Snyder Pact.
Huh. Just as I thought. But she does reward them sometimes. Does it just depend on her mood?
Oh. Oh. I feel like I've... Yeah, this is back to the upper vein. Yeah, I've been this way. Shoddy neck.
Old Whitebrow! Old man! Look at this!
What have you found this time? Hey, why are you pulling me over here?
These two ancient necklaces. How much do you think they're worth?
Let me see. Well, for one thing, they're not ancient, but they are charms. The starlight color is very rare.
I'll need to do a full analysis to figure out their purpose.
And since they're not antiques, I don't need to turn them in, right? I only found the two. You want one? You know, as a reward for your hard work?
Little scamp. I only care about valuable ancient artifacts. This trinket does nothing for me. But I'll hold on to it. I should analyze it later. See if maybe you can help cure the king of his wretched curse.
Okay, sure. It'd be cool if it turned out to be useful.
It's still just a shoddy necklace for now. Don't get too excited.
I wonder. I wonder if the necklaces have something to do with what's going on as well. Like if the necklaces are connected on in the mine. I still can't. Okay. But it was a good thing that I did go that way then. Ow. Oh. Heck, I'm gonna be using that a lot. Goblin's corpse has been savagely mutilated by a sharp blade. Killer has gouged out the victim's eyeballs, but also intentionally amputated the vital organ. Therefore, it is unclear whether the motive behind the killing of the goblin's member was self-defense. Ashes of body. Must be as splintered as Shay said to do something. Comrade. So I'd be able to climb there. I kind of want to climb. Oh. There's that. We did that. That's gonna be good for later. Oh, ow. I feel like we're finding a lot of the starry ores. Okay, I'm not gonna take a chance. I'm just gonna go around. I'd rather be safe than sorry than to have to start all this over. Especially if there's like another way to go. Was that might be the way? Uh, oh god. I forgot about that. Upper vein. I think I was supposed to have gone that way. Back this. Like, I honestly don't think I'm supposed to go this way. I think that was just to get. I feel like there's another way to go around, so I don't know. Back up that. Goodness. He's down there. Oh! I just saw like shit down there. I'm like, wait a sec. Figured it out. Back on the astral. I don't.
Finally! There you are!
Nice! You caught up.
What the hell were you thinking running off like that?
Shh. Save it for later. Listen, I was following old Whitebrow, but I lost him. He was acting odd. And I mean, he was already a bit of a weirdo, but he's even weirder now. You get me? He ignored what I was saying and said he was no longer old Whitebrow. It was just off.
What?
He's being controlled somehow. I'm sure of it. Everyone here is being controlled by some strange power.
Hey, calm down!
Don't tell me to calm down. You don't know how it feels to lose him. He's like the closest thing to family for me. Damn it, why am I even telling you this? We have to find him. Even if his mind has been taken over by some messed up thing.
I get it, Shay. We'll find him.
What are you laughing at?
You have feelings after all. Huh.
It's none of your business.
So you're sure something's controlling him?
I was standing pretty close to him. I yelled, but he just kept muttering to himself. He said something like, "I submit to the ancient god, son of the cosmos." He was always a bit squirrely, but for like antiques and mythology. He wouldn't spit a bunch of weird stuff like that. When I realized that he was just talking into the air, my hair stood on end. It was like he was looking right past me.
I believe you.
Why? I don't think I even believe what I'm saying anymore. His stare still gives me the shivers. Who was he talking to?
We're gonna ask all.
So, you and old Whitebrows. You seem close.
I guess, yeah. He adopted me when I was just a kid. He liked me best out of all the orphans. He taught me how to search for treasure, but he would also tell me stories about history.
He teach you to read, too?
Yeah. Not everyone in the Goblins can read, so that gave me an advantage. I grew up on the streets, and I've been through a lot. I may not show it, but I can read people pretty well, too. I've seen a lot of very cruel things, so...
So, what?
So, I owe the old man a lot. But how am I gonna pay him back if he's like this? Hilda, you're a capable and kind warrior. Please help me. If old Whitebrow leaves this mine safe and sound, I'm all yours. Really.
Alright, one step at a time. How would you snap old Whitebrow out of it if we caught him?
He wasn't acting like the other goblins. He still has a bit of himself left. If there's time, I think I could try talking to him.
That sounds too simple.
I know. Worst case, we'll just knock him out.
I can think of a worse case than that.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I don't want to think about that option. Laugh all you want, I just want to find him quickly.
Get out!
It's the old man!
Go any further and you'll succumb to the Lord of the Mine!
Stay there, you old fool!
Hey! Damn, I have to catch up with them. Did he mention the Lord of the Mine again?
Now, how am I supposed to get across? If that's the way it's supposed to go, how am I supposed to get across? I have to go the long way. What did I just do? Oh god. Why didn't I go towards it? I have to redo all of that now. I have to do all that. I never got to a conduit. Crap. I need to go. Well, that's great. This is the. I'm not going towards that scorpion thing again. I'm not gonna deal with that thing. Ow. kind of back where we're supposed to be at. Oh my goodness. Go. That. We're gonna increase our health. That's one thing definitely. I meant to jump! Oh my god, I meant to jump. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! We're gonna go this way this time. What I'm gonna do with this, guys. I don't mind dealing with this, though. Yeah, I need to not be stupid and when I do this. Here we go. Ow. Ow. Sweet. Okay. Then we're gonna wait on... Actually... I think I can just go ahead and use my talent. Yeah. I'm gonna do this one. Then we'll do the other one, and then we'll have to wait on talent point to... Okay. I wasn't able to... There. Like, I can hear that voice. Oh, at the foreman's office key. Okay. I have to jump. Oh. I don't think I can make this jump. No. Oh, I made it to here though. I was supposed to come down here then. Right below. I have to be extremely careful or I fall. Oh, hello you. I have to be extremely careful where I fall. I'm gonna go back up.
Father, there's another owl statue here too. Why are all these statues here?
Child, do you remember whose messenger the owl is?
The court magistrate, of course.
Yes, the statue represents the protection of the court magistrate. It can keep the miners safe and protect them from the voice down below. Legend has it that if you hear the voice, you'll lose your mind and fall into madness.
Is that true?
Don't be afraid, my child. It's just a myth. Besides, as you can see, the gods of stars are protecting us here. All will be well.
We must thank the gods of stars.
Yes, we must thank them.
Okay. Just... I'm just gonna blow those up. Oh, there's more up there, it looks like. Military records. I, Archivist Haster, hereby swear that all that I have recorded is fourth time Squad 7 has engaged in suppression operations. There are still countless people being tempted by that voice within the mine. People remain in the mine and refuse to leave. I have therefore temporarily decided to call them lingerers. Word has it that there are more victims deeper within the mine, and the squad's Fed suppression operation will be targeted at them. We brought the improved amulets with us when entering the mine, and even though we could hear whispers, we were not affected by them. The commander expressed that the effects of these amulets have been significantly improved from the previous ones because the last time we were here, soldiers lost their minds and attacked their fellow squad members. I assume that's the reason why I suddenly found myself in the archivist. Record number 2. It is the second day of the suppression operation. We are going further into the mine than we did last time, meaning that it will be even harder to predict what happens next. We have asked a miner to lead the way, but his mental state is less than ideal. Even though he's wearing an amulet, I can understand his situation, because many of the people that I know have become lingerers. Miners must have felt extremely conflicted when the soldiers purged these people. We have just found a resting spot near a vent for us to take a break. I also hear that voice, but it is hard to tell what it is saying. Even though it appears directly in my mind, the voice does not speak in any language I have ever heard. I am not even sure if those syllables can be vocalized by humans. The strange thing is, I can actually understand the voice's meaning. It is saying something along the lines of submit to me and obey my commands. I can only perceive this much. The rest is incomprehensible. The voice's nagging tone reminds me of my mom. She was also constantly trying to control me. But that is neither here nor there. The scholar is currently checking whether everybody's amulets are working as intended. Hopefully we will be able to find the voice tomorrow. So this is the one squad that I don't think it was. Goblin's Corpse 2. The torso and limbs of this corpse have been stabbed and slashed numerous times. An unidentified fluid is visible in some of the stab wounds. The face is apparently intact, but both eyeballs are missed. Strange. Medical box. Many bottles seemingly containing medicine have been placed inside the small container. A strip of paper with the words "use sparingly" has also been placed inside. So the goblins did come in here from what it looks like. It's here. Oh, here we go. Yay! Okay. Now let's go back up. Okay. I probably could have went over a little bit more to climb, but oh well. Long climb down we go. What? Down we go. I'm gonna go this way first.
This armor looks very intricate. Doesn't seem like it belonged to an average soldier. There's a dog tag on it. A shawl embroidered with a red rose. This might have been left behind by an Ephesian Aristoi. There's signs of a fight around here. Looks like a clash with the goblins.
I just have to be careful with these fires. Oh! I missed that, luckily. There we go. Ow! I don't think those are... Section of devices.
Our old white-browed Callan coming back. It's so boring standing guard here.
Keep your voice down. If anything happens down there, they'll blow their whistle to let us know. Not that I'd ever hear it over all your complaining.
Looks like we don't need to worry about your bad hearing. Callan's back. How's it going? What's the score? What's that look supposed to mean? Spit it out.
Hey! Damn it, what are you doing?
Callan, are you crazy? Old Whitebrow told us not to mess with the devices.
Must bring them. I was told.
Damn! I can't keep the bastard back!
Knock him out! Hurry up! Sorry, but I can't control it.
Old Whitebrow, you wouldn't...
He's still alive! He and I! We're going to destroy!
Third start magical device. A series of special magical devices are placed on the path ahead of you. They are arranged in a web-like structure and seem to be surrounding a core that is shaped like an inverted triangle. However, it seems that someone has violently destroyed the core content.
These must be the broken defensive devices Shay was talking about.
So these devices were used to pretty much defend the people here whenever they went into the mine, so they're able to go a certain depth into the mine. Hear that? Record 4. It is the third day of the suppression operation. The Voice's owner seems to require no rest, causing the soldiers to become extremely fatigued. The miner brought us further into the mine. Apart from the current hippos, the commander also brought along a scholar named Jason. I know nothing about him apart from the fact that he is a graduate of the academy. When he asks about the location where he conducts his research, Jason remains as mysterious as ever and refuses to answer. However, he is extremely willing to chat about the Voice's origin and the composition, the effects of the... Speculates that the Voice's owner can directly speak with our souls, and that is what it says differs from person to person. However, the Voice's owner has a consistent objective. is to control all living organisms within the mind and expand its area of control. All miners or soldiers that have had their minds affected will treat any unaffected organism as their enemy, causing them to band together to attack and expel said enemy. When I heard this, I suddenly realized that this was the reason why we were forced to kill the people in the mine. If we did not do so, they would never stop their attacks. Killing them was regrettable but necessary. Currently, we are about halfway into the mine. The miner wishes to rest, and the commander has agreed. It is the fourth day of the suppression operation. Even though the voice has not affected us, it is becoming more intense, as though it is directly shaking my head, giving me headaches all day. I do not know if it is just my imagination, but the voice's tone seems to have become more intense, almost threatening. The amulet will vibrate slightly every once in a while, especially during times when the voice is more obvious. God says that the amulet starlight can nullify the magic interlaced within the voice. He also says that the voice might not be just a voice, but is likely to also include many ancient spells. This makes me understand why I cannot comprehend the meaning of the voice's words most of the time. Now that I think about it, it would be really irritating if someone kept chanting spells in your brain day and night in a bid to control you. The miner probably cannot stand the voice any longer because he is now so terrified that he's unable to speak in complete sentences. The commander decided that this miner will go insane sooner or later if he stayed, and delegated someone to accompany him back to the surface. I guess we can still continue our descent into mine, even if there is no miner. If there was no miner to lead the way, I definitely would not advise doing that. They did it anyway, but definitely something. Goblin. From the wounds on the corpse, it seems that the deceased was killed by hundreds of cuts. In addition, the eye sockets are now just cavities. Murder record. Target Alicia. She was braver than most of the men, but not all. She cursed and begged me equally, and even tried to spit at me before she fainted. When she came to, her demeanor has totally changed. After believing that her situation was hopeless, she practically turned into a different person. Stared at me silently until she took her last breath. Her gaze at the moment was the most beautiful expression I had ever seen in someone's eyes. I gouged her eyeballs out of their sockets. Her utterly beautiful pine green eyes, a pale face made me think of the moment when snow covers a silent. So this person was Alicia. The goblins. I carved the word traitor on his body multiple times. I could not mutilate his body too badly because I had to bring this corpse back to town and display it in public. Even though he died in a humiliating way, he should still feel lucky that he did not suffer too much pain before he died. His eyes have a plain brick red color, but the color of the outer rings is closer to dark brown, like the scorched earth that I have seen before. Even though his eyes were unremarkable, I still took one eyeball as a suit. I skipped one. Hansa. Once he was immobilized, I started grinding him up, beginning with his finger and moving towards his body. His initial response was good, but unfortunately his heart stopped right when I was about to paralyze him once again. Brick red pupils were muddied by the white of his eyes. I did not care and only noticed that his eyes were fake, and I was gouging them out. Element. Whoever this person is likes gouging out eyeballs. Target Horatius. He was an uninteresting fellow. When I tried to torture him, he stayed silent despite his immense suffering. Therefore, I had no choice but to torture his family first, and this time, the effect on him was remarkable. I did not wish to do this, but luckily his family finally lost control of his emotions. Someone once said that angered meat tastes the bitterest, but I feel that anger is a fine seasoning. In addition, it is hard for me to describe the color of his eyes. They are close to the jet black color of obsidian, but they also look slightly transparent near the middle while being interlaced with a bit of brown. These eyeballs would make a good my collection. See that they got. Forget old white brow. I have not found him yet, but I am close. I know he has blue eyes, but are the sky blue. Cobalt blue, cyan, or midnight blue. I have been attracted by his eyeballs for so long. If I do not look at them closely, I will not be able to ascertain what type of blue are actually. I want his eyeball. Oh my god. Target Abalon, I want the eyeballs of Ephesians, especially hers. However, any portion of an Ephesian body that is cut off or gorged out would turn artist. Therefore, I must find a way to her eyes. Thought of a few methods implement on the Ephesians. Oh my god. Doesn't page. God. That's disgusting. Okay, so we can use that to go up, I believe. Going down.
Come on. Cut it out, old man. This isn't funny. Hey, what are you...
I've been looking for you. This doesn't look good.
Hilda, please help me out here.
The Lord of the Mine is watching you.
Don't come any further! Lord of the Mine has you in its sights. Don't you understand?
Hey, old man, get back here.
He's quick for his age.
How am I supposed to? I'm confused. I have to drop down. Hello.
Too slow, Hilda.
Ow!
Fools! The Lord of the Mine's will is indomitable! Don't try and stop me!
Careful of his traps. I'll chase from above.
Ow! We'll chase from above. Yeah, sure. Chase from above. Why don't you? Like, I'm gonna take what I can.
Shay! I don't want to be your enemy!
Fight back against the power controlling you! You're the toughest old bastard I know!
enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you.
You can make it, old man. Damn it! He's passed out.
Looks like he was being controlled by that voice. Damn, that was dangerous. Guess that amulet he mentioned really did protect you.
Maybe, but I gave him the same amulet.
I think it allowed him to resist. Otherwise, he wouldn't have hesitated when he attacked you.
We have to find a way to restore his consciousness. Anything. You saw that pink starite device, right? After old Whitebrow broke it, everyone was affected. According to his journal, if we head deeper into the mine, we'll find the source. We might even find the solution.
You have no idea what's down there. It's too dangerous.
When have things ever not been too dangerous?
So you want to just rush straight in?
You want to go in yourself instead and let me leave? How thoughtful.
Hey!
Kidding. The old man said I have to go in. I don't care if it's a trap. I have to figure out the truth. I might even fight you if you tried to take me away. Maybe. Just maybe. If you stay, I'll help you to the end. How about that? A peaceful partnership?
Not my first choice, but it'll have to do, I guess. How far down did you make it? Where are the pink starite devices?
Not that far from here. You'll see the first one that the old man broke right up ahead.
Got it. I'll check out that area first. I promised to do it for the Pit Village.
You just love rules, huh? Alright. I'll stay behind and take care of old Whitebrow. Hope his head's alright. Although if he woke up right now... well, maybe it's better like this.
We're gonna ask... Well, Whitebrow kept talking about a Lord of the Mine. What's that all about? He mentioned it once. He believed that there was some powerful force in the mine and said that name as a joke. Although whether it was just him guessing that there is something here or if it came up in his research. If he really believed that, why did he insist on... And well, plenty of old temples and deserted ruins. It's blasphemy every time, of course, but it never stopped him. Curses, traps, it's all old hat for us. But this time things have gone a bit differently. We should probably figure out who this Lord of the Mine is. I feel that's the key to solving this issue. If old Whitebrow isn't completely insane, what he was saying might be helpful. That's what the amulet. So what's with that amulet old Whitebrow was talking about? I found it on an old set of Fusion armor the first day we entered the mine. I noticed the starlight on it. I have no idea if it impurity's high or not, but I thought it was pretty. So you just picked up some magical item and started using it. Weren't you worried about any effects it might have had? Of course I did a lot of tests on it first before I put it on. Although, to be honest, I didn't know if it had protective effects. Not until everyone started losing their minds except me. I could hear the strange voice in my mind clearly muttering, "How about we trade necklaces?" I'm good, thanks.
If you make it back, Slightly will be at your service.
Okay. I'm gonna end this episode here. We did a whole bunch of stuff in that episode, and we're gonna be continuing on into the mine in the next episode. We're gonna go further down and stuff, and figure out more about what's going on in the mine, and everything. So, thank you guys so much for coming out and watching this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you watch the other episodes prior to this one if you haven't already. Not really prior. Anyway. Make sure you watch the other episodes if you haven't watched them yet to figure out why we are where we're at in the mine and stuff like that. And if you guys enjoyed this episode, there'll be more episodes coming out in the future. And it's going to be a fun time. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching and stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys. Bye.